Hey everyone, it's Riley here from Riley's Reptiles. Thanks for tuning in. For those of you who are new, welcome. For those of you existing subscribers, I appreciate you staying tuned with me here. Today I wanted to go over what I've been using for bedding lately for my animals, specifically my carpet pythons. Now, if you keep a collection like this, efficiency and cleanliness is important. I've done it all. I've done newspaper, paper towel, various different types of bedding, and anything in between. And there are pros and cons to everything. So I've gone through and I've decided that right now I like particulate bedding. Papers are just not aesthetically pleasing, although they're a little more affordable, sometimes free if you like newspaper. The newspaper ink I found stained some of my animals, particularly my albinos, and they're beautiful. I don't like seeing stains on them. So paper towels, again, good for quarantine, but it's just I'm starting to want to see them exhibit natural behaviors and move around in the dirt. So what I've been doing lately is combining a bunch of Zoo Med products, namely the Eco Earth, particularly the bricks. They're easy to store, easy to hydrate. You just add a bunch of water, fluff it all up, and it expands, and it's perfect, ready to rock. The other product is this Repti Soil. And this stuff is very similar in particle size, but this is good for bioactive stuff, live plants. It's got a lot of peat moss, sand, carbon, different particles like that. So it's a pretty cool product to add in there. Really good for holding moisture. And then last but not least is the Forest Floor. All three of these are Zoo Med products. You can combine anything you want together. I just happen to be wearing a Zoo Med shirt. I just really like their products. This is what works best for me, is a combination of all three of these. I like to let it dry out a bit before I put it in enclosures that might have more arid requiring species. My Madagascar hognose do really well with this stuff. After it's aired out for a bit, the children's pythons as well. My Brazilian rainbows, I'll use a little bit less of this stuff in that mix, but more or less it's an equal ratio of all three parts. And this works really well for moisture. They love that. The Crebos like a cooler, moist temperature, so that works really well for them. And then the carpet pythons, they're pretty robust and deal with anything. So the nice thing about that is you can't go wrong with them. So this stuff really works well for pretty much everything I keep. Even my crested geckos and my Savannah monitor, who's making a ton of noise right now. So that's just what I've been doing. That's just what works for me. I'm on a bedding kick right now. Who knows? In a few years' time, I could be doing something different. But I suggest you get out there and try different things, experiment, and see what works best for you. What works for me might not work for you, and vice versa. Anyway, I don't normally do a bunch of product reviews, but I'd like to share what I'm doing here and answer any questions that you guys might have. So thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you guys all at the next Carpets and Coffee coming up soon. Cheers.